Okay, so we're about 10 minutes out from close, guys, and Nvidia's down about 1.5%. Honestly, not bad at all, right? We're down at $221 a share, and we're down, let's see, about $3-4. Really nothing, guys. After we saw a big pullback on Thursday heading into Friday, I'm sure you guys remember that, right? We hit 241 here in the aftermarket on, I think that was Thursday, maybe in the overnight market, and now we're down to what, 221? It's nothing. It's a healthy pullback heading into earnings. And I mentioned this in a short form video earlier, but I guess I could elaborate on it in this video. I got asked, Stas, are you buying Nvidia right now before earnings, right? A big chunk, a small amount. Are you buying at all? So for me, guys, look, my position is fully built out for the most part right now. You know, if it goes down even more, sure, I'm not opposed to adding some more, but I was buying a lot under $100, right around $100, and obviously recently in the mid hundreds. And at this point, I'm letting it ride. And the second part here is if you're not in it, let's say, for example, and let's say your goal position size for Nvidia is, let's say, $10,000. If you're not in the stock already, I'm not opposed to buying here. Honestly, we're down, I guess, not much percentage-wise, about 8% from highs, but I'm not opposed to at least starting a position here because the stock's still trading at 25 times, 24 times forward earnings, which if you believe those forward estimates, guys, that's insane. So if you want to put at least, let's say out of that $10,000, let's say you put $1,000 or you buy $1,000 worth, $2,000 worth. I don't see anything wrong with that in this environment, right? And sure, if it goes down more after earnings, let's say 200, 190 even, right? Which I doubt, but let's say that happens, it could. You have a lot more buying to go instead of going all in right now. So if I wasn't in it, I probably wouldn't go all in right now. I got to be honest. That's not my, style anyway. I'm not an all in at once kind of guy. I like kind of easing in, not always by 10, 15% at a time, right? Sometimes 30, 30, 30, sometimes 20, 20, whatever, right? However you break down your position sizing, I'm not opposed to going 10, 15% right now, adding a little bit, and then adding more if it goes down, or average up if it goes up, because at the end of the day, having ownership in Nvidia stock, whether you're a long-term investor, a medium-term, whatever, short-term trader, having ownership in the company, obviously the longer you hold, the higher the odds you're going to make money, right? But if you have ownership in this company, you're in good hands. They're doing, great work, trading at a pretty cheap valuation still, which is nuts considering the 5.5 trillion market cap. So, I mean, look, I think it's going to 300. Maybe not at the end of this year, but by the end or middle of next year, $300 I could see happening here on the stock easily, in my opinion. But what happens between now and the next couple of weeks after earnings, it's anybody's best guess. So that's why I would scale in slowly if I wasn't already in the stock. And, that's how I pretty much buy all my stocks, I don't usually go all in on one buy. That's just me, though. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. But Nvidia at this point, I think, is setting up pretty nicely into earnings. We've covered this 100 times, you know what I mean? The cup, the handle breakout, we're now up around, 3-4% from that previous all-time high. If anything similar to what happened last year happens again, we have a lot more room to run out of this previous all-time high resistance. We have a long ways to go, right? I think, again, 275, 300, but for now, we're still finding support. We're trading right around that 50 moving average as we're about 5 minutes away from close, which is good on this 4-hour chart. Great sign. But realize, if we get a flash crash, whatever you want to call it, the gaps that I'm looking at to the downside are right at about 212 to 215. I think that's where we could find the next support from here if we fall through roughly 218, 220. Just my thoughts, right? But either way, the bulls are in charge. Nobody's denying that. And even if we saw a pullback all the way down to 200, 205, which is right by this 180 moving average, excuse me, guys, the bulls would still be in charge. No doubt about it. So Nvidia, I couldn't be more excited for earnings. Quite frankly, I don't care what the price action, I mean, if it goes down or up after earnings. I mean, ideally, we all want it to go up, but I know where it's going long term. In my opinion, again, I've said it 100 times. I know where it's going long term. So, I mean, yeah, it's fun watching the short term price action. But at the end of the day, I'm a long-term investor in this company. It is not a trade. It is not a trade, guys. We talk a lot about different trades here, but this is not a trade. So that's the quick rundown on Nvidia right now. It's truly one of those stocks, in my opinion. Do your own research, by the way, but it's truly one of those stocks where you just buy, hold, and let the magic happen, essentially. And that's obviously not going to happen or continue to happen forever into eternity. You know what I mean? It could, but that's unrealistic. But for now, we're enjoying, call it the gravy train. I don't know what you want to call it, but things are looking good, and I think there's more upside. That's my opinion. And we're about 4 minutes away from close now, and it's not that bad of a day. The Qs are down 0.5%. Not too bad. If you look on the intraday chart, we're actually rallying into close right now. We just touched under $700 on the Qs. We got to 698. Now we're back to 705, like that. Up around 1% over the last hour. Pretty good power hour here, guys. For the NASDAQ, not bad at all. And SPY, you guys are seeing the same thing. Look at this massive jump. There's definitely something that happened at about 3 p.m. here, right at the start of power hour, guys. I don't know what happened here, but we had a run from 733 all the way to 738, pulled back, and then we ran even more up to where we are now, 738. And again, we're about 3 minutes out from close. So not a green day, but we are seeing a lot of momentum heading into close, which I like to see here, guys. And on the 30-minute chart, we can obviously see we are maintaining the lows from the beginning of last week as support right now, which is good, at about 732. So that's key. If we fall through here, guys, more downside to come on SPY in the very short term, and on the Qs as well, which the Qs are holding right around 698, 700. Notice how, again, we hit 698 on the dot and reversed. That's pretty much right where we were about a week ago. 6 days ago, that was the low. So if that breaks, which could, we do have a little descending triangle here, we might be seeing some more downside. That's just short term, though. Again, longer, even 3, 6 months out, 9 months out, I'm bullish. Long term, obviously, we're all bullish. I mean, you can see the returns of the stock market over the last 100, 120 years, whatever. But yeah, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm looking on the charts, guys, here on the Qs and SPY and other stocks that moved. I mean, we had a lot of movers today, a lot. And one notable one was CrowdStrike. Guys, CrowdStrike is up over 4%. And, it turns out, you can't vibe code a cybersecurity company, right, guys? Holy smokes. This stock's been on a heater the last couple of weeks. And, man, I was so close to re-entering my position. I know, shoulda, woulda, coulda, but this is a stock I bought after that July IT outage. 2 years ago, whatever, maybe 3, I forget. Time's flying, guys. But I bought it then under 200, sold it at 500, and I was eyeing it up, and I was about to add some here, get back in at 400, 420, 360, right? All those levels. And I didn't, and now I'm like, it's paining me watching it run away like that, but that's how the stock market works. We all have been there. I've been there many times, trust me, where I missed the moves. Not always, obviously. I mean, we've hit on a lot of stocks, right? But there are a lot that you just You don't put the money in, right? And they just go. And that's how it goes. And they have earnings coming up, by the way, CrowdStrike, in about 2 weeks. So keep your eyes on them. And we're about 5 seconds away. And that probably will do it. There we go, guys. That will do it for this video. So, yeah, hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And feel free to join my Patreon if you want to keep up with my portfolio updates, my, private Discord, all that. You see my moves, trades, investments, options, all that. Link down below, pinned in the comments, or go to stotsurfs.com/Patreon. I'll see you guys in there. And with that being said, have a great rest of your day.